My name is Monica Kretschmer. I'm the founder and CEO of Canadian Business Chicks and Women of Inspiration, and it's my pleasure to be doing rapid fire interviews with our 2017 Women of Inspiration. Now, these ladies have been inspiring others to greatness in their community and around the globe. So it's my pleasure to welcome Karen Klassen today, and KarenKlassen.com, Women in Brilliance. So Karen, how does it feel to be nominated as a Woman of Inspiration?
You know, Monica, I'm so focused on supporting others, achieving their dreams and celebrating them, that being nominated as Women of Inspiration gave me the space to really acknowledge and reflect on what I have achieved, which also gave me the clarity around the steps that I have taken, where I've been and the woman I am today. And so it's really been a great compliment, and especially fun, to be in the company of other successful, inspiring, and talented women celebrating their achievements. So thank you, Monica.
You are so welcome. Well, you're obviously doing something right, Karen. So I just have to say, I would love you to share some of those traits of the success traits that have actually led you to your success, and for others to look at you and say, no, that's a woman of inspiration. You inspire me to do more. So what are some of those traits?
Well, the major factors have been having a really strong spiritual connection, mindset, and creating community. For me, no matter how many times I fell down and sobbed on the floor and felt defeated and discouraged, or felt like I'd failed, I always got back up because I had this powerful connection, this soul force inside of me. I would dust myself off and I'd start over again. I'm not a religious person. I'm more of a spiritual person. And I believe that when we cultivate that connection with Source, that we no longer feel alone. And we tap into this unseen force that when we listen to what we call inner guidance or our own intuition, that we can really spiral up out of any setback or challenge. And, learning how to create authentic relationships has really been key for me. Creating community and having a really strong sense of integrity within myself, that when I say I'm going to do something, that I actually follow through with it. Collaborating, of course, with other women and empowering women to really rise up and find their voice. And I knew that in order for me to step into that space of being in a leadership role, that I knew that I needed to really stand strong in my own values and be a living example of what was possible. And so there was a defining moment in my life where I knew that I had done the inner work, and now I could take the stage and be that example for women. And so, yeah, I really believe that if we have the willingness to learn and say yes to constant and never-ending improvement, that we will really succeed in realizing our dreams.
Beautifully, beautifully said. And I kind of echo your same on that spiritual level. I'm vocal. I say I'm guided. Tell me where I go. And that's it. I'm on autopilot, literally. So I love that you add that spiritual element to it, because I think that's really important. Some of the other traits that I really see and through reading is that giving back and that being an advocate, the volunteering and the mentorship piece is really strong of all our leaders in those visibly leadership positions. So now recognition is a whole other aspect that sometimes is hard to wrap around, Karen. So recognition platforms such as Canadian Business Chicks and Women of Inspiration, where we connect, learn, empower, and celebrate women. What is that role? How does recognition play a role in that for us to elevate each other?
Well, I really, it's so important for women to have a supportive environment where they can really be empowered and celebrate their journey. And women are known to be really hard on themselves. We can often compare ourselves with other women, whether it's appearance, their relationships, their career, their talents, their gifts, which really can create an unhealthy sense of competitiveness. And as we begin this journey of self-love and expanding our awareness and cultivating our own self-worth, really, we begin to then see life from a higher perspective, where we see that every woman is really a reflection of who we are. And we then begin to dissolve any jealousy or envy or negative gossip. And then instead we choose to learn from each other and begin collaborating and being more supportive, which then leads to that celebration of each other. And I think by really gently nudging and creating a level of kindness and respect over criticism and that negative gossip I was mentioning, we boost our own self-esteem, and then we embody our own brilliance. And that light then shines out to the world. And, I really love what you've created here, Monica. It's so important to celebrate our successes and the success of other women. If someone's done something amazing, we need to acknowledge.
Shout it from the mountaintop.
Pardon me?
Shout it from the mountaintop.
Absolutely, right? And I love how you are celebrating women in front of other women. I think that's so missing in our culture. And so what you bring, to me that is the gift of women of inspiration. And the energy that you send out, makes them feel so appreciated and empowers them by giving them such strength. So thank you for all of that.
Well, thank you. And thank you for inspiring others, Karen, with your message to women and your support of that, because it's very important. And congratulations on being nominated, because you're the grand poobah in your world. And man, the grand poobahs are the ones that need to hear it the most. So it fuels your truck to keep going, right?
Thank you.
I'm really happy that you've been nominated. I'm even happier to be celebrating with you on this journey, and look forward to the very, very big celebration that we have on September the 30th at the Calgary TELUS Convention Center. It is Canada's biggest empowerment inspirational events. And we welcome everybody to run, don't walk, run to your computer, get on there, get the tickets, go to CanadianBusinessChicks.com, scroll down, check out Karen Klassen's profile, find out what she's all about, what she's creating in her community with Women in Brilliance, and make sure you buy tickets to events. And we welcome the door to men. It's not just a women's event, so it's open to the public. So please come and celebrate amazing women and meet women like Karen and our nominees. And thank you so much again for bringing your brilliance, and we look forward to celebrating with you, but we're not done yet. We're going to lead you out with your power song.
Yay!
Yay! Because I truly believe we cannot celebrate or dance nearly enough. And if you're in the car, we're going to do carpool karaoke. Just watch that. We'll be picking people off the street.
I love it.
Just because.
That's fantastic.
Capital H-I-N.
I'm going to skip to the good part.
Rejoice the truth.
Take care, Karen.
Thank
Have
you.
an awesome day.
Thank you. You too. Thanks, Monica. You're amazing.
My mama told me when I was young, we're all superstars. She pulled my hair, put my lipstick on, in a glass of cover dry. There's nothing wrong with love.